Oh, alright. Well, hello to the second podcast. We got this on Spotify. You guys check. Well, you guys are checking it out. But welcome. It's been over a week now. We got like 13 listeners. Yeah. Not bad for a first time. But we introduced ourselves. Me, Devin, Lance, Alan. We got Lestat here now. Lestat?
Hello.
Motherfucker. Don't be shy like Lance.
Well, depends. I mean,
be a good guest.
I mean, I guess you could say I could be a good guest.
Well, he's a part of Infamous, and for how long now?
About 2 years.
2 years.
Technically.
I'm the one who games really good. Just kidding.
Fuck.
I take it competitive.
All right, you want to tell stuff about yourself?
Well, he's to tell us about what? He's to tell us about his role in the group.
That's also about telling himself.
Wait, what? Tell myself about what?
Just talk about yourself. Your age and all that.
He's
14.
Isn't he almost the youngest?
Yeah.
He's second youngest.
I'm the second youngest.
Well,
I'm 14, turning 15 in a month. Can't wait. It's gonna be lit. We could probably do a podcast over there too. Maybe. Depending. It's up to you. It's up to Dylan or Devin and them. I mean, I'm down for it, but
Sure.
Alright. I'm a gamer.
Birthday's in November, so don't expect it soon.
Don't expect it soon.
Don't.
Tell us how you joined the group.
I joined the group. I was mostly talking to Devin, and that's when he said, "Oh, you should join our group," or like I don't know. He just like brought it out of nowhere, and I was like, "Why?" And he said, "Because it's a fun group. There's like a lot of people in it." And then that's when I was like, "All right, then."
Not even that much people.
Well, at the time,
it was
like a couple more.
But then I joined, and then all I kept doing was just staying by Devin's side because I didn't know Dylan, I didn't know Alan, I didn't know no one else. Was like, oh.
Now he has to come to my house on his own.
Yeah. I'm
Good song.
Going up one.
Yep.
I take gaming serious because why not? But I like Rainbow Six Siege, of course. I moved.
All right.
You might see me in the videos and Devin's, Dylan's, and them. The reason why I ain't there because my dumbass switched to Xbox because these guys didn't want me to play.
Yeah, we all went to we're all on PS4.
But everyone was like too busy and shit.
Yeah.
He's in a couple of our videos.
At the time, we were like kind of too busy or too lazy to play games with him.
It was depressing moments. But let's not talk about that.
But I'm gonna be coming back probably. I'll probably be coming back in next year maybe because whenever Christmas rolls around, that's when I'm gonna be getting my all my PS4 and stuff.
Yeah, we're planning on doing a lot more than what we've been doing. But anything else you want to say?
I like Koreans.
Oh, okay.
Well, I like Japanese people, so it's all good.
Only because for Joe,
Oh.
And yeah, I take Rainbow Six Siege really serious.
Too serious.
Xbox and PS4.
All right.
He's better than me, and I've been playing that game for a pretty long time.
Yeah. Today we'll be talking about the future because me and Alan have been talking about it, and it's kind of a scary thing, but cool thing at the same time, but also pretty scary. I'll ask these guys first and I'll go last. All right, Alan, what did you want to? I'll start with what do you wanted to be with a kid when you were a kid, and we'll see how much it changed.
Oh wait. Before we start, we'd like to give a shout out to the music that we're playing.
It's called. It's a mix from Jazz Hop Cafe. It's called Lazy Mood Lo-Fi Jazz Hop Chill Mix. And the last ones before it was Staying In Jazz Hop. It was originally on Jazz Hop Cafe, but they took it off. But you'll still find it if you look that up. And what they have now, and I had another one. It was called Staying In Jazz Hop Cafe.
I don't know if I'm gonna leave a link in this because I'm still new at doing all this, but I just want to give a shout out to the music that we're playing because it kind of does leave a good feeling because like if it was without music, I feel like it would just be complete silence.
Like most podcasts.
But yeah, I just want to give that out really quick.
Like I was saying, when we're talking about the feature, blah blah blah. Let me not sound like we're generic as fuck. But Alan, what do you want to be when you were a kid?
Well, I still want to be this. I wanted to be a chemist. At first I wanted to be a scientist because I always watched science TV shows when I was a kid by myself.
Neil deGrasse. Fuck yeah.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Soviet spy.
Yeah, that one. That's a reference to one of our videos.
No.
Yeah. Remember Call of Duty?
That's right. What do you want to be now, Alan?
Chemist.
What would you like to be now, Alan?
Still a chemist.
Okay, I'll just ask those two questions first. What do you want to be? What did you want to be when you were a kid?
I was either gonna be a doctor or a scientist, but if all that fails, I would just help our nation and go to the army.
What do you want to be now? Or what do you want to be now?
Probably a professional gamer, because of the esports. At my school, there's this thing called esports, but now I guess they said you can make a career out of it.
Eye contact.
I guess you can make a career out of gaming, so I may try that.
What do you want to be when you were a kid, Devin?
It's stupid not a thing because I'll never achieve it, but I wanted to be like a firefighter. For reference, I'm a big guy. So
Here's a photo now! Just kidding. Devin, no.
Yeah, Devin.
Okay, I'll try.
Devin is a pretty big dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what do you want to be now?
I'll either want to be a videographer or a photographer.
What's required in college? I'm just kidding.
We're not on YouTube, man.
Or
be like all those kids.
too.
Just be like all the questions.
Dylan, what did you want to be since you asked me?
I'm glad you asked, Alan. When I was a kid, at first I wanted to be the first thing I've ever wanted to. I wanted to be three things when I was a kid. They all go with age. When I was a little tiny kid, when I went to kindergarten to probably around third grade or second, I've always wanted to be a superhero. I wanted to be Spider-Man, alright, and I can't fucking shoot cum out of my hands. But that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. I used to this one time they were doing. No. This one time they asked us to draw what we wanted to be when we were a kid. And everybody was drawing some teachers and astronauts. And
I draw a porn star.
They were drawing some...
No, I'm joking.
And they drew some acting. They drew all kinds of things. And they drew realistic things. But then there was my kindergarten ass. I drew fucking Spider-Man. And he looked retarded as fuck.
Oh yeah, Lestat, you don't need way you can cuss in this.
Yeah. Like I did twice. Anyway,
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to be a hero when I was a kid, and
you can hear it on the podcast, actually.
yeah, but I know I fucking heard it. I fucking heard it. But
We were fucked.
you guys ain't fucked. I am. but yeah, I wanted to be a hero, and then when I grew up older, I wanted to be a teacher. Fuck that though. You see how much the little kids treat fucking teachers? Oh, you fucking bitch! Is that why your husband left you? Is that why your wife left you? Like, holy fuck, too! You see that kind of shit?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that, some kid said that to Mrs. Orange. I just said it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, some kid said that to me. I was like, holy fuck, that's
For
kind of fucking, like, they said that for real. They said,
Like what grade? Like what grade were we?
middle school. We were in high school. This was
Mrs.
last year.
I know, but I know who someone
Last year. This was last year. That's fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah, she's the nicest teacher I've ever met.
And they talking shit about her fucking husband that left.
Jesus.
Shout out to her. She was a good teacher.
She's like one of the good teachers I ever liked.
One of the best.
And then when I grew up, I wanted to be a scientist. This was around around 6th grade or some shit. I wanted to be a scientist so I can help with medicine and shit. And then now,
What do you want to be now?
I'm glad you asked, Devin. I want to be a writer or a psychiatrist.
What now?
It's just out of context. You just hear Devin. You just hear Dylan, and all you hear is from Devin. I am.
No, I said what now?
Future plans. We were talking about like
Oh,
future plans.
I got some. Why don't we all say something scary that we, like something scary that happened.
Like real or paranormal?
Yeah, really. Real
Like real?
or depending. It like something that you thought something
Or what were you
happened to
gonna
you.
say?
Like talking about like what our future plans are gonna be like.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about yours next, but our future plans. Right now, I'll go around. Alan, what are your future plans after high school?
Well, go to college, but probably the same college you're going to. Study for chemistry. Probably see if Devin is gonna like let me like do the idea of letting us live together and do that stuff. Probably do a YouTube channel with all my chemist knowledge.
What do you want to do after high school?
Are you finished or?
Probably.
See if I can still continue with my gaming career and I'm gonna see if I can still continue with my gaming career cause like like I said in the introduction, I like games and I don't know, like since I hear scholarships for games and stuff and esports and all, but yeah.
What do you want to do after? Okay, this is out of context. Devin's not in school right now.
It's a long story. I don't want to explain it now, but
Maybe sometime after the podcast.
But Devin's on the school right now. So what do you want to do after we're out of school? I guess
I'm trying to get my GED right now. After I get my GED, and then I guess when I'm 18, I think I'm still able to go to college, right? I think I'm gonna try to go to college for at least photography and all that. If I'm gonna try to go for photography or videography, but if that shit doesn't work, then I'll just learn my own. And then
We'll live with family. And
I'll probably live with Alan and most likely Lance.
and live off him. No.
I mean, like I said, I thought of this idea with Dylan. I was like, what if Devin bought a house and like we just like pay half the rent, like all of us combine our money and buy a house for each one of us, like buy a room.
Well, I'm currently trying to get a job that will really help with money in the future. Really help actually, but not gonna go in full detail of that right now. But I'll have money. I promise.
What's the money? Wazowski?
I thought if like my jobs, I thought of being a cameraman too.
That's pretty
That's
good.
what I kind of thought too.
I'm just gonna work out the convenience store. That's right close to us. What's your future plans, Dylan?
Thanks, Alan and Lestat, Devin.
Alright, go fuck myself then.
I said you too.
I didn't get the finish part, right?
Go ahead, finish this.
I guess just do what I love there. Go fuck myself.
Sorry, I thought it was raining out actually.
Oh, no, it's
If I could, I will probably.
sounds like-
If I do become a cameraman, I think I'll probably just be a cameraman if you guys start a vlogging channel.
Anyway, I'll tell what I wanted to be, or what my futures are. After I get out of high school, I'm gonna stop going to school for 6 months because your brain still needs a fucking break every now and then. No joke, it's done on a study, but you do forget stuff. But sometimes it's good to take a break. Taking a gap year is pretty good, but I'd rather just go for 6 months, like my sister. Something like that. So then 6 months up, I'll probably just pack up my stuff and go for UND. Shout out to UND, the scholarship right here.
Yeah, I'm going to the same school as him.
So
But
we're all gonna be living in Grand Forks.
Wow.
basically, yeah. But I'm gonna be studying probably calculus because I have 2 backup plans for psychiatry and a writer. You can be a psychiatrist writer, where you can still write books, but you can only write them about psychiatry. And Your boy doesn't want to fucking write about psychiatry. I want to help people in psychiatry and that are fucked up in the brain. Well, that's kind of fucked up to say, but
Wait a minute, that's illegal.
but
Shit, they're coming in.
But I want to help people with mental problems. But I also want to be a writer, so I can write my own stories. Not about psychiatry though, because that would be boring. And anyway, I'd like to go to school for calculus, geometry, and creative writing, or whatever you call it, whatever it is in high school. And then after that, I'm probably just gonna leave college halfway. And I'm gonna drop out of college and go fuck myself. No, but after I get to college, I'm gonna take a break. You know, live in my parents' house for a while. Then I'm gonna save up some money. Then I'm gonna go to Hawaii. Then I'm gonna finally see the fucking ocean, like I've always wanted to.
I've seen the ocean twice at Florida.
I don't want to see it anywhere else but Hawaii. But after I see the ocean, that'd be my dream come true. And yeah, then after that, I guess I just start my life with writing. I don't know if I'm gonna live with these guys. Well, I'm gonna live near them, but you never know what happens in the future. That's what I want to do. You know? Beach
Turn
style.
out to be like the Beatles and we all just split apart.
Holy shit. Well, there's a fact that nobody's friends after high school, so it's kind of sad.
I don't know what happened to my phone. Said someone hacked my phone, boys.
It's a vibrator.
The FBI! The FBI tapped on Alan's phone.
The FBI is hearing us right now.
The FBI heard you in. Say about that shit.
The government knows our futures and and we're all wrong about it.
You guys are all crackheads in the future.
But the reason why me and Dylan talk about it because I was like, holy fuck, it's gonna be scary because like I said, in 2 years we're gonna have to apply for colleges and stuff.
Yeah.
And me and him all of a sudden thought like, holy fuck, that is scary because like we don't know what to do. We don't. I don't know if I'm able to do my college degree because I don't know if I'm smart enough because
Mr. Guy. I'm not gonna say his real name like we did to him. Mr. Guy fucks us in the ass in math all the time. We thought he was classically better, but I just feel so fucking stupid when I'm there.
yeah, same. It's geometry, just you know.
Highest math you can be in right now, but I don't want to be there.
Me either.
Like, I'd rather be in geometry 1, or not geometry, algebra 1 with Mr. Will, because I heard it's easier
Yeah.
than with Miss Marty. Miss Marty didn't teach me shit.
Alright, so what is the next segment? The scary
Devin's
stories?
mom.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I want to say
Where's
this.
my gun?
I want to say this right now. The last video, when we were finally listening to a podcast, they were saying this to me like, you talk too much in it, Alan. I was like, and I was listening to it, and I was like, yeah, I did talk too much. Yeah,
He had a lot to say.
yeah, I did.
But it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I did make us like go for like almost an hour.
That's like what a podcast is supposed to be. You're
Yeah,
supposed
but
to talk about
it's,
it.
it's not supposed to be just one person. Though.
Yeah, not one person. Like
One
every
person
time,
for almost the whole day.
like every time these guys
Alan
talk,
was just a whole segment in that.
yeah,
Well,
every
then-
time these guys talked, I just wanted to talk over them so I can get more time.
Let
me talk, fucker.
Fuck! I'm gonna tell you how the group was created, and then we'll talk about Lestat's thing. I'm sorry, Lestat.
We can just put it off and put it on for a future podcast.
That's true.
Wait,
Too.
how the group was created? I thought we already talked about that.
I'm talking about the
we were gonna
past,
talk about my
past.
third time getting kicked.
Past.
No, that's a future one right there, man. Anyway,
What the?
what the fuck was that?
Oh my. Well, we'll tell some funny ass stories.
No.
We'll tell some funny ass stories later on. Probably in the next podcast, but
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how the group was created. Back in '66, it was around. I don't know. Alan wasn't there. Devin wasn't there. Lestat wasn't there. It was me, Elton, which is my brother, and Joseph.
Which is his cousin.
Yeah. Joseph, you're listening to this. Hi. You're probably not, though. So it was us three. I didn't have any friends in school. I was bullied a lot. And every time I seen them, we'd always just stick together and we'd just call ourselves... the first ever name, it was called Dubstepper Clan. Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah. And it was us three for a while until Joseph started growing up. He grew up and he grew past us because he's older than us. Grew past us and it was just me and my brother. So it was just me and my brother for a while. And my brother just stopped talking to me one day because he's getting older. This was around, I want to say 5th grade. No, 4th grade. And me being the lonely fuck that I had no friends. And then Josh showed up. Hell yeah. 3rd grade, third grade is when we really started becoming friends. When I was still with my brother and I was the only group I had. Me and Josh just started talking, and he's the one in our group still. He's probably the oldest in our group.
Josh?
Oldest member.
Oh, oldest member.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the oldest in years.
No.
I'm the youngest.
But anyway, he's it used to be me and him until 5th grade showed up. Or no. Yeah, 5th grade. No, 4th grade came up and he fucking moved. Moved like in the quarter. And I was pretty lonely again. And then all of a sudden Kelson showed up. And it was me and him. And Brandon showed up. And then Lance showed up. And it was us four for a while. Until then Jay came in. And it was just us 5. Then 5th grade came around, and alright, you guys know the rest. Everybody started joining in, leaving, joining in, and now we're here. And people left a lot.
A lot.
But now we're still here. We made it.
We made it to the hellhole. We're still going through the hellhole, but
Yeah.
We can tell those scary stories now.
Wait, can I say one thing?
What?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, fuck, I'm just gonna say it. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh by myself a lot, so like back then Devin told me he was playing. Back then Devin said he played Yu-Gi-Oh. My best friend Jim said he played Yu-Gi-Oh. So us three played Yu-Gi-Oh. So I don't know when, but Brandon, you and Brandon were there, and like Brandon decided to challenge me at Yu-Gi-Oh since I was like done defeated. Because I played the cheap tactics and used the most overpowered cards that you can't use.
Yep. Cause me, I had the fucking old ass fucking cards whenever they first came out. Cause my cousins had them and they passed them down to me.
Oh yeah. If you don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh is a card game that's a anime as well. Yeah, it's called Monster Deck.
If you're a fucking boomer.
So I did that. I used the overpowered cards, and then but I still lost to Brandon because I didn't use my overpowered card in time.
Yep.
So ever since then, Brandon has been undefeated now. Even though I can re-challenge him at any moment and reclaim my title.
I don't have that much good memory.
I'm pretty sure me and Josh are the ones that have the good memories.
Holy fuck, Josh can remember anything. He can remember the whole conversation.
Josh can remember a whole conversation like a month later.
Or a fucking year later. And I'm like, hold up.
Alright.
We should switch out the scary stories for like our gaming. Like how we all started out.
Gaming? There's not much to talk about gaming.
Yeah,
How we started out gaming?
I know you love video games.
Yeah,
That's the thing I can talk
just tell
about.
Lestat wants
I mean,
to
I
talk
have
about games.
I have a video game past.
So let's talk about our first favorite game.
Oh, our
Is
first
that good?
favorite game.
Yeah, that's.
Alright, I'll go around. Alright. Alan, what was your first favorite video game?
My first favorite video game was The Simpsons. The game.
Okay, tell us about it. Like, not tell us like what it's about. Like, tell us why it impacted you and shit like that.
Because I like the graphics and shit, but like the faces were like this. The face is like I only remember Bart's face because that was the most funniest one. It's just his lips were like so fucking long, and like his face was like So he was like this. He just like he just had like big eyes that bulged out, not blinking, just like.
Oh god.
And then like I remember that and I like that.
He's putting his face out, by the way.
Yes, I am. Also I liked it because of like the many different missions and stuff. Missions and stuff. Let's see. I like the characters and all that. And also, I had no idea what the Simpsons were at the time because I did not watch the Simpsons. So I had no reference of the characters. It was like, why are the two white girls right beside each other? They look alike. And then the second time I'm like, why is a middle-aged dude fucking gaying over a old man? Yeah, that's my first favorite game I ever played, and also I like.
Okay, go ahead, Lestat.
My very first game was the Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I don't know. There's I played like 3 games where they go back in time, and then there was this Fox one, and then they go into China. That's the only ones I played and I could remember. And the way it impacted me was when whenever I used to play it, and then whenever I used to watch and see how Sly always steals people's stuff, and I always go around my family members and stealing all their shit and stuff, and they said, "Where's that?" And I'm just sitting there holding it in the back of my hands or in the back of me, or
Then
I
he got
actually
beat after that.
And then the way how Sly Cooper runs, I tried running that way when I was little.
First game that impacted you, Devin?
My first game that I like loved, and it was actually the first game I played like on Xbox 360 was Duke Nukem. And by the way, at the time when I first got it, I was 9 years old.
What's Duke Nukem?
Duke Nukem. It's about like this fucking big bulky dude. Fucking fuck yeah, let's kill some bitches and fuck some whores. Some shit like that. It introduced me to like the kind of like funniness I have now, and it was just fucking fun as hell. And it was him versus like aliens. And it was just fucking fun. What about you?
What about you, Dylan?
Well, thank you for asking, Alan and Devin. So the first game that impacted me when I was a kid and that I really loved. First game. It was either Kingdom Hearts or Little Planet 2.
Damn.
Kingdom Hearts.
I say Kingdom Hearts. I would say Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
yeah,
I would say Kingdom Hearts.
But every time, this is a little story. So whenever we all used to go over to Dylan's, sometimes he used to play Kingdom Hearts and just sitting there and playing, and we're all talking. And whenever we bring up Dylan's just still sitting there playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Because I finally got to beat it after so many years. I've never beaten Kingdom Hearts when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I still fucking loved it.
Yeah, and also every time we wanted to play anytime we wanted to play games with Dylan, he's just there playing Kingdom Hearts. Like, wait guys, I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts right away then. Oh, if we're done playing games, he's like, okay, I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts then.
Yeah. So anyway, let me explain why. When I was a kid, there wasn't much video games that we had. We were poor as fuck, poor story, sob story. We were only eating commods and blah blah blah. Sad stuff, yada yada. And then one day my dad just bought a PS3, or my dad didn't buy a PS3. He traded his car for a PS3, and the car was already broken down. But Austin still wanted it. Austin, my fucking, he's not even my uncle, but no, he is my uncle. And he's just the most chillest guy that I know. And
This music's sad right now.
he's not dead.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. I seen him a couple days ago.
You're clarifying he's not dead.
But we don't know about now.
Shut up. Anyway, he had. I think he had a car, but he really liked that car that we had. But it wasn't that good, and we already had another car, so we had 2 cars, and we only had a Wii that we played. We only had a fucking Wii, and then all of a sudden, Austin was like, "Hey, I'll trade my PS3 and a few games if I could have your car." And it was like, it wasn't a few, it was a lot. It was a lot of games, and I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then he traded the PS3, and we used to play some games. And then all of a sudden, one day my dad bought Kingdom Hearts 1.0. Yeah, 1.0. And I just watched him play all fucking night, and it had Disney characters, and anime characters, and it was badass. And I just seen him playing it, and it impacted me so much because you see how beautiful the scenery was, you seen how well the story was struck out. And when I finally got to play it by myself, I never got very far. I was still stuck on the island, which is where you start off. And
I could never escape the island. I played Kingdom Hearts as well, but I could never escape it. I didn't know what to do.
But I still fucking love playing it on the island because you could still do stuff there, but not a lot. But I used to just have fun there, even nonetheless. And I just be like, "Wow, look how cool Sora looks with his big ass shoes. He probably doesn't even fit." And whenever my dad played it, and I seen Goofy, Donald, I was like, "Wow! Ah!" My fucking childhood heart beat really fast, and it was badass.
His childhood flashed before his eyes when he watched it.
Fuck yeah, that's how badass it was.
All of us here, we're just kind of like, whoa, and shit. Fucking Dylan was sitting over here like,
holy shit, guys, you see this? I haven't beat all the games yet, but I'm trying to. There's this one I'm stuck on. It's the PSP, what's it called? It's called, what's it called, Lestat? Birth by Sleep. It's called Birth by Sleep. And it's a PSP game. Remade for PS4 so that you can play all the Kingdom Hearts games. I can't get past the boss, and I don't really like it that much. Not as much as Kingdom Hearts. But I'm still a loyal fan, so I'm still trying to beat it so I can understand the story. After that, I'm going to play, well, I'm not telling you what I'm trying to play next.
How about what's your favorite game you would like to play? Like whenever you jump on and you don't play that game, you just feel like, damn, I can't play a game without that feeling okay.
Like a game you would want to play again, or
no, like a game you'll always play, not every day, but like
like you love it so much that you have to play it every now and then. That's easily Legend of Zelda. Actually. No, it wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts my favorite game. It'd be Legend of Zelda, but we'll get more on that later.
First.
We have a new puppy now.
Well. Anyway.
Almost home.
Anyway, Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games. My most favorite game is Legend of Zelda, which I should have talked about. But I can't be well without playing Legend of Zelda every now and then because I grew up with that shit. That shit impacted me more than Kingdom Hearts. I'm not gonna lie. Kingdom Hearts still pretty good, but Legend of Zelda is the shit. Breath of the Wild is fucking badass. Link's Awakening, I heard about that, and I can't wait to get that when I get my check. If I got a check. If I get a job. I gotta think about the job first.
Alan, the one that talks the most in this now?
Alan, what's your favorite game that you would like to like? Like it's your favorite game, you play it often, and whenever you don't play, you just feel like shit. This ain't
like you have to play it every now and then.
Yeah.
Because that's how good it is.
Rainbow Six Siege.
That was what?
Because I like the graphics. I like how I can just like do it. I like how I can pick a character and all of a sudden I can just like do a different way of approaching the situation. I like how.
No, tell us why you have to play it every now and then.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just forget how to play the game.
Basically, you just want to like leave it for a whole month and come back and be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like last time, and I couldn't play it for like almost a year. I back then I was pretty badass, but now I'm trying to get back into it.
Mine's like with Alan. Mine's Rainbow Six Siege because of like I don't know, like it's more tactical than if you would come up to me and say which one, Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege, I'll say Rainbow Six Siege because it's more tactical, and I only like it because there's like lots more operators, you can be special abilities and
Black Ops 4 copied Siege.
Yeah, and I don't know, like I took a whole 3 months off of it and I still came back and I was playing like I was a beast. And after that, I was like, "Fuck! I can't keep doing that. I can't do that. I gotta keep coming back." So.
Oh, scary ghost is doing this with my stick.
Devin, what's your obsessed game that you can't?
Well, thank you for asking. It's weird, but I have to say probably Need for Speed Payback, because ever since I was little, I always loved like the Need for Speed games. I don't know why, I just love like racing cars and all that.
Wanna open that window, Lestat?
And so
Jesus Christ, still
and so I would play Need for Speed Payback, and sometimes I'll get bored of it, and here I'll take a break of it. But then here, I would miss playing, that racing game
I think it's locked.
so much. Yeah, you're gonna have to unlock the bomb. Oh my god. Okay. I would love it so much that I would hop back onto it and like play it for weeks and weeks. But then I would get bored of it again. But then the cycle still continues. Yeah, that's mine.
So yeah.
Oh, what about what's the first game you remember playing?
We already said that.
No, first game.
No, first
that
game you
impacted us.
remember. Like,
Impacted us. That was the question we asked was the first game that impacted us and we really loved. First game that I've ever played. I mean, I still love this game, but I don't love it as much as I do now. Not because it's bad or anything, just because I grew out of it and I don't really play Xbox. I don't call Xbox trash, just never played Xbox because of that red ring of fucking death. And I used to play. First game I remember playing was Halo, the first Halo. My dad got it for Xbox, and we just started playing Halo. What was the first game you ever played?
Well, I already said it. It's The Simpsons the game.
My first was Def Jam for Dinner for PS2.
Hell yeah!
goddamn.
Wait, mine was PS3.
I have to say,
Mine was Xbox, just a regular Xbox.
yeah, mine was earlier Xbox.
I mean, the only game I can remember playing first.
My first game I can remember playing, I have to say it's not really my game. Could I say that?
Just say it.
Yeah.
Say a game, the first game I played.
Oh, the first game I played was GTA. What is it? San Andreas. Here, it was my cousin's here.
Two number 9s, a number 9 large,
He
a number 6 with extra dip, two number 45, or number 7, two number 45s, one with cheese.
Oh, that sounds like me when I was 14.
Jokes.
Okay, good.
Still
Dylan, the music.
Oh fuck! This one's
You
only-
ruined it.
Houston, we have a problem.
I'm gonna play some Iki guy.
I remember he'd be playing it, and then he would be letting me play it, and yeah.
This one's called Afternoon Be the Same.
Is it copyright free?
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty much it. I mean, he'll let me play it here and there, and then I'll make him die, and he'll get mad at me. Do you have any other?
Animals give me boners.
Can I talk about it?
All right.
Oh, we need to come up with a plan.
Let's go. Some furry.
What do you think, Devin? Shall I talk about it?
No, we should do like a group
No.
thing.
Okay.
At least this one.
I mean, it was just us three that were there when it happened.
Yeah, Alright, so let's talk about what was that wanted to talk about like 20 minutes ago.
What was that?
Scary story?
Scary stuff, like not just ghosts, but real stuff too. Like whatever was scariest to you. Like when you had to fucking freeze or some shit. Alright, what was that?
Well, it just happened a couple of hours ago, but the scariest thing for me was well, there's a couple of things. The first one is my fear of crashing, because back then, probably like last summer, me and my sister were picking up my friend Jared, my best friend, and he lives like kind of close to me, kind of far from me. It's a long drive with a dirt road that has many curves and
This song reminds me of South Dakota.
many curves. When we picked him up, my sister, she had to go to work. She was driving fast, and the dirt road was loose. So, yeah, the first curve, it was kind of scary. I was about to the first curve, I was about to say, yo, you mind slowing down? But then before I said it, my sister hit the second curve and we drift. And when we drift into a ditch now, and we just flipped. Our car was the hood was on the bottom, so we just crashed down into the thing. And I had no seatbelt on. My friend Jack didn't, and my sister did. Me and him are so lucky to be alive, cause like I just remember, like my eyes were closed, and next thing you know I opened them up. My head was bent. My head was bent. Like
Diagonally left.
yeah, my head was shifting towards the roof and stuff. Jack too. My sister, she was still in the seat because of the seatbelt. The window I was right beside was the only one that was probably open the most. So I told Jack, "Come on, let's go out my window." Me and him went out. I was scared for him. I was scared for my best friend the most, instead of my sister.
My best friend's lives were the worst. The best.
Lestat, scariest moment. Oh, well, finish.
Well, yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna try and make this short. So me and him got out. My sister got out. We were safe. The car was flipped. So yeah, we went back to my mom and them. So yeah, that was that. Then like, I guess ever since then I've been afraid of crashing and stuff. Like anytime like someone drives fast, like anything that scares me, like anything that could cause a crash, but it wouldn't do it on the circumstance, I still get scared at. So, anyways, the reason why I was scared a couple hours ago is because my friend, all of our friend, one of our members, Devin, this was another Devin.
Oh yeah, there's another Devin. We forgot to explain that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be coming today, but he's gonna be coming over tomorrow for the podcast.
Which is probably spread it out so we can make content.
We're gonna
every
make
week.
content for like weeks.
Yeah. So he was driving us to the store that had a dirt road shortcut that had 2 drifts that you can do.
Oh yeah, how do you guys like the? Oh sorry, but how do you guys like the new role play? Pretty good.
Wait, you did it?
No, it's not out yet.
Oh.
But by the time this is out, maybe or maybe not. Who knows?
God damn it.
Yeah. So
You're gonna have to make me work more.
our friend Devin, we call him White Devin. I'm racist, we know. So he was driving fast, and I got PTSD right away. He drove. Then like the first curve came. It wasn't that scary, but I still hold on to the seat with my grip as strong as I could. And then as soon as the second drift was about to come, I just screamed stop, because I was getting scared. Before I probably would have been like, if the crash never happened, I would be like, okay, now this is kind of scary, man. But before, since the crash happened, I've been so scared. So then when he was down and we were at the store, I'd still hold on to the seat. That's how much scared I am now of crashing and stuff.
Anyway,
that's mine. Lestat, you next.
Lestat, what was your scariest moment in your whole life?
Sleep paralysis.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
Tell about it.
It happened like a week ago when I was informed before the podcast. With these guys, I wanted to see if I can do the first podcast.
What we're doing right now is we're telling them to speak louder.
But whenever the first podcast happened, when you guys were in making of it, when I was sleeping and then I woke up I used to sleep like an hour or 2 hours. I always sleep to it.
Buy a bunch of Reese's.
No,
Shut
that's
up! Shut up, Ed! Okay. Alright.
Okay, but whenever they're in the making of
Whenever Ad shows up, we guys all go.
whenever they were making their.
Oh, not with your long stick.
Oh god, so long. Oh god, it's so long and
This was a
skinny.
video.
Okay. Context. Dylan has a stick and he like moves it with his toes.
But it is.
He keeps on doing that every time anyone else come over.
I gained a fucking addiction to it, so I do it when I play games or when I'm watching TV. I'll just fucking fuck around with this and move it around my toes.
Alright.
Here's a video nuts.
And sometimes he hits us with it.
And he was like touching Alan with the stick.
Whoa.
Oh God, no! That time was bad because it touched me in the nose.
Alright.
Both sides.
Shut up!
Both sides, I don't pay on my toes.
Alright, continue.
No wonder why it's black on that side.
Black on this side. Finish now.
Well, whenever,
Alright, guys.
they're making. Oh.
Wait. Let me finish this.
Well, whenever they were making their first podcast, I slept and I woke up and then I fucking seen red eyes in the corner of my fucking room and I was trying to move, but all I was moving was my eyes, so I probably looked like a retard.
Rat bastards!
Whenever it was getting closer and shit, I was just moving everything, my eyes and
Detective
shit.
Lestat.
Whenever it was getting like a little bit closer, I was just moving my eyes real fast and shit because I couldn't move my eyes.
Just like
Arms.
blinks
then
on
whenever-
SOS.
But then whenever like it got really close, everything just went dark, and then I woke up and it was like 4 hours later, and then I just started to move around and I fell off the bed, and then that's when I just stayed up the entire night because I was so scared. Thought
Alright, you need to see something?
Yeah. I said that ain't gonna
Are you
get
sure
caught.
that's copyright strict? Or?
Fuck no, you can show anime all you want. As long as you don't fucking show the whole episode.
Okie dokie then. So yeah, for reference, since I didn't like Dylan touched me in the nose with his stick at the end of it, and for reference, I'm a Jopophobic. Not as hardcore as like a lot of people, but kind of, eh. So like he touched me.
No music.
Yeah, I didn't get no music. But, so yeah, I'm a Jopophobic.
This one,
That's about it.
that last one was called Moshi Dead Feelings. Check 'em out.
Dylan listens to his anime music, and that's what I like to call it.
It's called Lofi. This one's called Breakfast Jazz Hop Lofi Chill Mix Jazz Hop Cafe. Yeah, you gotta know.
Next one will just be a remix of Rat Bastard over and over again.
Rat Bastard. Did you finish?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
finished.
Alright,
Devin's done.
Alright. I witnessed some fucked up shit in my life. What do I say?
something really scary that you thought your fucking life was gonna die before your eyes. Everything just blinked in your head.
Alright, there was this one car crash.
Yep, me and Devin are kind of scared of car crashes.
What is it? My mom had an appointment that we needed to go to like 3 hours away.
Okay.
Jesus.
You want
Yeah. By the way, like where we live, there's not really anything here. So like, for my mom's appointment, we had to like go like 2.5 hours away from here to have her appointment. But while we were coming back here, my mom was going about like 50, I think, on the highway, because you know that's how fast she could. But excuse me. But
I remember him coming to school the next day. It's like, yeah, bro, I was in a car crash last night. Alright, finish it.
But here, we were driving like there was nothing. Like it was just fields and fields, and like probably like a mile away we could see like trees, but like that was it. So I thought nothing of it. I was just sitting down, I was just sitting, just like looking out, listening to music. Here, I don't know where I just happened to look in front of us while my mom was talking to my grandma, and she happened to turn around to look at her. Right when I looked in front of us, I just fucking seen a deer right in front of the road. I was like, deer! Ah!
Devin's not even alive. Devin's alive in right now.
Motherfucker!
Clean that shit
Clean
up!
that shit up!
I couldn't hold it in.
He just spit out his palm. And
And lands on the ground.
Ow,
That was fucking funny. Fucking all yours. Ah! Fuck!
Neighbors coming right now.
it's funny now. It's funny now, but it was fucking terrifying when it happened. So,
And
there was this deer, and right when I yelled out deer, my mom looked in front of us. Shut the fuck up. My mom looked right and like right at it. And so here
that deer's family just looked at you guys. Rat bastards! Okay, where you stand?
When she looked at the deer just looked and said, "Please kill me."
Well, it was like that. It was just staring at us like,
Why?
Why?
Wait a minute.
but here, my mom, she was trying to press the brake, which she didn't. She couldn't. She pressed the brake like at the last second, but we ended up hitting the deer.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I have a soundboard on my phone, so yeah, I play this anytime I get.
And yeah, we hit the deer. The deer goes flying. No, seriously.
He's doing backflips for days.
Doing the fucking space.
Doing the magic
There's
star
like,
in the
there's like that one. There's like that one video, you know, where like there's people like just like
I fucking
in space.
I finished.
The deer ends up going flying over the van.
Mine's sad. So.
And here, when we stopped, oh yeah, I didn't have a seatbelt on.
So Devin's lucky.
So when we hit it, because my mom went full force onto it and like also pressed the brakes, my whole body on the seat was just whoa, just went flying into her fucking back seat. I think I ended up getting a concussion from that.
That's why, yeah. That's why no one can hit you on the side of the head.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Don't ask. Or I could have said that story. Nah. Jesus.
Yes, I burp really loud, and also I also burp like ow.
But here once we stopped, I got out of the van because I was like scared. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Or I think I actually blacked out for a couple of seconds.
I think I blacked out when I got
Good shit,
my
but,
You should just took you should have took the
Oh.
antlers off of it.
It's like got my first deer.
Oh, fucked up. Limping.
Darren just takes a selfie. It's a. Oh wait, no wait. Can I say this? I think everyone blacked out when I got into my car crash. I was the first one to wake up. My jack was. I thought for a second Jack was accidental. I was like, oh fuck no, not Jack. Then like I said,
I start crying.
I was like Jack. Then like what? Yeah, it's actually
He's just waiting for you to tap on it so you can.
Yeah, it's like when the fuck won't tap me? Oh shit! What? Yeah, that okay.
You done now?
But yeah, I ended up like seeing the deer. And fuck, it wasn't even dead. It was just.
Just like get it, just like grab it.
But
Devin grabs his multiple knives, just cuts it.
Oh, it's still alive? Fuck that, you know how
But-
fucking bad people I feel really bad.
Oh
Even
yeah,
for
that
fish.
happened. That happened to me before. Like a deer just like ran into our car.
Like, why can't you
Well, it
just
was like
end it?
back then,
Alright, damn finish.
But the end result was where everyone was fine. You know, we were all fine. We were okay.
Yeah.
But the car was total. The fucking hood was all crunched up. The bumper was non-existent. You could literally see like all the fucking interior of the fucking like the fucking engine and all that. And oh my god, we even had to tie the fucking bumper back together.
Oh wow. Be where it's like.
Because we were in like middle of fields, we actually had to drive like 2 miles to to get to like a small ass town where police could like come to us and all that. But yeah, it was just that was traumatizing.
Dylan, what about you, Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan.
Thank you guys for asking. Like I said, this is gonna be depressing as fuck. This is about somebody that I love dearly.
Can you wait? I need to go to the bathroom. I want to hear it. You guys just talk about all the stuff until then.
Let's talk about our sponsorship. No, just kidding. No.
Sponsorship by Mountain Dew.
This isn't about no exes or anything. It's about someone. It's about a man. I'm not telling you. I'm just telling about who it is. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. But just know that it's an older man.
Motherfucker.
I thought you wouldn't vote.
Well, I'll just tell you who it is. It's my dad. I love him dearly, but he can be pretty scary sometimes. If you're watching this, I love you. But it's pretty traumatizing. Not enough to get taken away by social services, but pretty scary though. It didn't happen to me. But this one time, what the fuck was it? It was pretty terrifying though. I still remember it. I can't
remember anything about it.
No, I remember everything about it. I just don't know how to start it.
Just start.
So I was about 5 years old, right? My dad went to jail for this, but one night I was just laying there sleeping, as a kid should be, getting ready for school the next day. All of a sudden, I hear screaming in my fucking ears, but I'm still trying to sleep it off. And all of a sudden, police are there, and I'm told to lie. Yes, I had to lie, but my father. What happened was my dad beat the shit out of somebody because they were in our house. My dad had left that day. I didn't know if he was going to come back, and I didn't know because he usually left often. This was when I was a kid. Whenever relationships were unstable, more unstable than they are now. They're all right now, but when I was a kid, it was a lot worse. So what happened was my dad beat the shit out of somebody. He was fucked up. I didn't see him, but he was texting me. Fuck off. And all of a sudden, I wake up and my mom's telling me to lie. And then these police are like, "Do you know where your dad went?" And I'm like, he went that way.
I'm a snitch.
No, I didn't say it. That's what mom told me to say. She said, "Tell him that he ran off that way." And so that's what I said. I fucking said, he ran off that way. And obviously, a kid lying sounds like they're lying. So they probably could tell from my voice. They knew that he was still there. He was hiding in the
Attic.
Attic. Yeah.
Oh,
he was hiding in the attic. They're in the attic. And
They're in the attic.
For any Jews, I'm sorry. Obama.
Obama.
Oh, since everyone's getting a little off track, I seen this cops, and then this guy was on the ground. He had like a tuxedo, and they put a Trump over his face, and it said, "I'm trying to make America great again."
But continue.
I'm told I sounded Mexican. But
Sorry, Mexicans.
Okay, he was in the attic.
Yeah, my dad was in the attic, and we're just fucking scared. I'm scared. It's cold. It was cold that fucking day. It's never cold there. It's always hot. But for some reason, it was cold that day. It was fucking really cold. I had to hold on my brother. My brother Janelle.
I mean, I'm pretty sure trauma makes you feel
Cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know my brother. My brother was the one who was getting me through it. He gets me through pretty much everything. Shout out to Janelle. Then we were waiting in the car because we couldn't be there because there was technically a crime scene. They find my dad. I see my dad in handcuffs, and they put him in the car seat, and I'm crying, telling him, "Where did they take your dad?" Like that guy was fucked up though. Like,
Did he survive?
yeah, he was fine. He just got fucked up.
You should have just said World Star.
Wait, what?
Should have just said World Star.
What's that?
It's where
World,
it's
World Star.
It's where people fight and then they gotta take a picture or you gotta record and you gotta say World Star.
But yeah, that happened. My dad gets out though, and everything was fine. But I still remember that because that was traumatizing as fuck. Having to lie to a fucking cop with a gun. I thought I was gonna take his gun out and shoot him. As a kid, I wanted to protect my dad. As any. Hello,
Welcome back.
Technical
difficulties.
Technical difficulties, continue.
Anyway, yeah, all that happened. It's fine now. Everything's stable. My dad has a job. Blah blah blah. That poor guy.
That poor guy.
Wrong place at wrong time.
So we're gonna end it now.
That was it.
Are we gonna end it?
That was it.
No,
we're
up to you.
fucking
It's all up to you guys.
Yeah, we could end it.
I kind of want to talk about most of it as well.
Well, what? At the time of this recording or this podcast, we're gonna be recording the next day, so we could talk about more.
Yeah, most stuff. Anyways.
One quick story though. When Dylan said about it, he wanted to protect his dad, I actually protected my real biological dad because when at the time I was like almost turning 10 and I really seen my dad in the handcuffs by a cop and I really went up to the cop. I said, "What did he do?" And then that's when he said everything. And that's when I just kicked the. You know how you kick them people in the back of the knee and that's when they go like that and shit? Alright. Okay, think of this. Like you kick them in the back of the knee, they fucking go flying or like falling back.
Yeah, we know when.
Yeah, that's what happened, and that's when I almost grabbed his gun.
Whoa.
But I kicked his leg, and I just got over on top of him. I just pulled out my fist, and I just, demanded to let him go, let my dad go and everything. And
Well, you could tell how it's gonna turn out in the future.
So we're gonna be done with this then?
Yeah, I think we're gonna end it now. So
Wait, can I just do a quick shout out or something?
yes.
This is for my finale. Allie, you're not the goat. Suck it. That's about it. She will probably listen to this podcast.
Anyway, this is
You guys are
Ben.
gonna show her, right? I bet you are.
Yeah.
God,
Well, you
fucking shit.
Well, you should show the podcast to people. It's not
Okay,
like we're
well,
trying to hide it from
Okay.
people.
Oh yeah, well true.
Or
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's like
fucking
hiding-
just have our group listen to this. Fuck no, that's gay.
just
Hey
ourselves
guys,
just
about to
listening
make a
our
new
voice and
podcast since
everything.
got almost half of us are in this podcast.
We all did the podcast, but we get to listen to it again. No. If you guys can, share it with people if you want to. You don't have, fucking have to.
And if you like the podcast, like it. So
Please share, subscribe to DJ Greywater because he's putting all effort.
Dylan Greywater!
You know!
Anyway,
don't have an editor.
I'll do the edit. I mean, I'll do the end.
We'll do the editing.
Hope you guys like the podcast. Devin will be editing it. It'll probably come out soon.
And also, I barely even talked in this, so yeah.
Probably take about 4 days.
It's
But
time to figure
add
out who
4 more.
talked
Ah,
the most.
shit, it took a day for Devin to met.
Yeah, I did.
I fucking rushed the fuck out of it.
once I finally figured it out.
But anyway, hope you guys like the podcast. Share with your friends, share with your grandma, share with your dead dog. I'm sorry, very sorry that happened to you.
Expect another one from tomorrow. If it ain't, then. our
Well,
friend
no, it
couldn't
wouldn't be
make it.
tomorrow. It'd be in bed next week.
Like
Yeah,
last
next
or
week,
something.
just in case.
We're probably just gonna do this every weekend if we can. I hope you guys enjoy this podcast about our future, blah blah blah.
And if we
subscribe to or
and also, if we can't do it every week, we have a backup one just in case.
yep, subscribe to Martin Animal.
Yeah.
He doesn't do any videos right now, but he might do some. Blah blah blah.
I'm very dead. Channel is.
Anyway, but
Yes.
I just Snapchat us.
Yeah, so why not? It's Martin Allen on Discover IT.
What's your channel?
Fuck, I don't have one.
well,
Well, before, but I just used to stream on there, but I don't have it anymore. So then I asked Devin if he could teach me how to edit on the PS4.
Anyway, I'd say subscribe to Lestat, but he doesn't have a channel right now. But if he does, I'll tell you guys in the next podcast. Devin, subscribe to DJ Little One Gaming. He does weekly videos, unlike the rest of us bullshits.
Alright, stop it, recording.
Fuck you. And subscribe to your boy if you want to. I don't do much videos, but I'm planning on streaming soon.
It's DJ Greywater.
No, it's not. It's Dylan
Oh,
Greywater.
don't go. Fuck.
Oh my.
Hope you guys enjoy this.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
If you guys are listening to this on Spotify,
Disappoint me, Devin.
if you guys are listening to this on Spotify, thank you for somehow finding this.
Yeah.
Even
And
though
all-
there's
and all the
thousands of
other stuff
podcasts
that-
out there.
And all
Thank you
the
for
other
choosing this
stuff
one.
we have it on.
Thank you for choosing this podcast. Anyway,
And-
thank you for choosing this podcast. on
Compared
Spotify.
to all those better podcasts that have like have people have every mic for each person.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for sticking with Infamous. Subscribe to Infamous if you're new.
It's your boy Maps. I'm out of here.
I'll see you guys later.
Alright.
This has been Dylan Greywater. I'll see you. And Devin Little Wayne and Alan
See you fuckers.
Lestat guy.
See you guys.
Howard,
I
whatever.
hope
See you
you
guys.
like my voice, even though it sucks.